feeling good on a Friday football focus night. The dominating Dons of Santa Barbara try to slow down the speedy Spartans of Rio Mesa. The St. Joseph Knights have conquered all of their opponents so far, but now they tangle with the Paso Robles Bearcats. And the Hive is buzzing in Oxnard as the Yellow Jackets battle the ferocious Buena Bulldogs. Friday Football Focus is the show worthy of Heisman Trophy winners.
I'm Desmond Howard, and you're watching Friday Football Focus.
Now, from the bleachers to the end zones, gridirons up and down the coast. From the largest sports team on local television. Live, Friday Football Focus.
All right, no better way to start the weekend than Friday Football Focus. I'm Mike Clan along with Senator De Los Santos.
Oh, yes. Now, we have highlights of 17 games tonight. Many of them involve undefeated teams like those Santa Barbara Dons.
I was there. Peabody Stadium opened in 1924. I wasn't there. It's going to be renovated after the year. The Dons bringing back the 1920s. They had fancy old cars. 5 cents for popcorn, Senator A.
What?
That's the good news. Bad news, it was so salty, you had to buy drinks at today's prices. As for the game, Dons hosting their best opponent by far of the season, 2-1 Rio Mesa. Opening kickoff. How's this for a start? Donovan Zavaleta fields it on his own 5. He's G-O-N-E going with the win. 95-yard touchdown return. Third of the year for Zavaleta. The other two were brought back for penalties. No flags on that one, though. 7-0 Dons, 13 seconds in the game. Rio comes right back. Eddie Guerrero to Steve Houston. He's 6'3". That's an easy score, 7-7. Don's first offense possession. How about that? Brent Payas to Christopher Tick Jellison. And picture perfect HD right on the money from Payas. First and goal, Don Sean Babcock scoring from there, 14-7 Dons. And the shootout was well on its way. Rio Mesa facing a 4th and 2 on the Dons 42. Michael Kitlica gets the first down and a whole lot more. 42-yard touchdown run. 14-14 after one quarter. Both defenses were getting gashed. Whoa. Opening moments of the second quarter. More points. Santa Barbara's Brent Payas. A little screen pass to the not-so-little Blake Kelly. The 6'5" senior can motor. No one touches him. 73 yards with the Dons back in front. 21-14. Santa Barbara's Junior Garcia recovered a fumble, so the Dons back on the attack. Payas so smooth. Pulls it down. Takes off for a huge gain into Rio Mesa territory. Led to a short field goal, 24-14 Dons. Spartans answer right back. Their other quarterback, Austin Maciel, up to a wide open Jonathan Leonard Jr. Touchdown Rio Mesa, 24-21. Just over 2 minutes to play in the half. Payas another screen pass, this time to Ruben Velez. 29 yards for the touchdown. Dons put up 31 first half points, but hey, Rio Mesa kicked a field goal with no time left in the half to trail by 7. Second half, Sparty built up a 44-31 lead and just hung on to win. 47-45 is your final.
Wow, what a game.
Don scored with 33 seconds left, but could not recover the onside kick. Both teams are now 3-1. Santa Barbara's in Simi Valley next week to play at Royal. Rio Mesa hosts the Western Division's top seed. You saw them tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Calabasas. Well, the St. Joseph Knights didn't leave their undefeated record in San Francisco last week. They won in the Bay Area to move to 3-0.
Well, tonight they host the always tough Paso Robles Bearcats. And Friday Football Focus senior reporter Dave Alley joins us live from St. Joseph's High School with all the action. Hi, Dave.
Yeah, hi, Senator Ray and Mike. Yeah, we had a good matchup here at St. Joseph. The host Knights definitely looking like one of the area's top teams through the first 3 weeks of the season. They were taking on the defending CIF Northern Division champions. Definitely a lot better than their 1-2 record would indicate. So going in, a lot of excitement to see how this one would turn out.
Number 23.
Knights coming off a game last week inside historic Kezar Stadium, original home of the 49ers. Tonight back inside the cozy confines of J. Will Stadium. Pick this one up in the first quarter. St. Joseph up 14-7. Knights with the ball again. It's Mateo Becerra out of the backfield. Nice move right there. Heads left. Heads down the field, and he is gone, taking it 66 yards. St. Joseph up 21-7 after the first quarter. Bearcats punting the ball. It's Joe Guzman on the punt return. Gets it about midfield. Couple of nice moves there. Heads down the sideline. He's going to take it deep inside Paso territory to about the 17-yard line. That would lead to this couple plays later. Blake Jacobs He's going to find C.J. Cole. Another touchdown for St. Joseph, 28-7 at that point. But the Bearcats would not be deterred. Very next possession, it's Christian Erickson blasting out of the backfield, and he's going to take this 45 yards as the Bearcats cut the Knights' lead in half, 28-14. But the Knights just kept rolling. Ensuing possession for them, it's Jacobs, the quarterback, keeping it himself. Great move at the 25-yard line. That springs him loose. He goes into the end zone. 35-yard score. Put the Knights up 35-14. But late first half, Bearcats cut back into the deficit. It's their quarterback, Justin Davis, plowing across the goal line from 1 yard out. 35-21 at the half. Absolutely no quit in Rich Shimke's ball club. Third quarter, it's Davis again inside the one. Another plunge. And the Knights have their lead cut to just 7 points at 35-28. But any hopes of a Paso comeback would end. Ensuing possession just moments later. It's Guzman with a burst of energy, hits the accelerator and takes it 45 yards. That score effectively the knockout punch. Knights would add another. They go on to win this one as they stay perfect on the season, beating Paso Robles 49-31. Well, that St. Joseph offense just keeps rolling. They're averaging well over 40 points a contest. They improved to 4-0. They're going to put that perfect record to the test next week at Arroyo Grande. I've got a good feeling you might see me at that game. As for Paso Robles, they'll drop to 1-3. They'll try and rebound next week. They'll host Nordhoff. Reporting live in Orchid for Friday Football Focus, Dave Alley. Back to you, Center Ray.
All right, thanks, Dave. Well, the Nipomo Titans won the CIF championship in the Northwest Division last year, and once again, Nipomo is ranked #1 this week in that division. But they were in for a battle tonight in Santa Ynez as they played undefeated Pirates. Well, you gotta love this drama, right? Defense battled for most of the first quarter, but a nifty run here by J.J. Ramirez would pick up a key first down for Nipomo. Now, same drive. Second quarter now, Antonio Navarro punches the ball in from a yard out to make it a 7-0 ball game. Now, Santa Ynez had an answer for that. Here's Austin Vreeland picking up some tough yards near the midfield. Now, a few plays later, it's quarterback Tanner Sheehan lofting this one for the touchdown pass to Jackson White, just over the fingertips of a Nipomo defender. Now, Nipomo would add a field goal to go up 10-7 at the half. No problem for the home team. Sheen starts out the third quarter with his beautiful throw to who else? That's right, Austin Vreeland. Now, next play, nobody would be open for Sheen. You know, that is not a problem because you know what he's going to do? He's going to call his own number, and I'm glad he did. Check out this run for 20 yards. The kid can run and not afraid to do so. Now, goal line, Sheen hands it off, and it is a fumble, but the ball would bounce into the end zone, recovered by a lineman. And believe it or not, that lucky play would turn out to be the game winner. Final score here, 14-10. Santa Ynez would go on to win it. The Pirates are now 4-0 in the year. Santa Ynez plays at Fillmore, and 2-2. Nipomo gets ready for a tough home game next week against Atascadero.
Hey, it's our fourth game of the night involving at least one perfect team. Bishop Diego has been tested but has made the big play when needed to start out 3-0. The Cardinals' goal tonight was to play a complete game in Lompoc against Caprillo High School. 2 minutes into the game, Bishop Diego quarterback Spencer Stovesan going up to the big guy, Michael Agnoli, and he gets it right near the goal line, 35 yards. And the next play, the Cardinals are into the end zone. It's Michael Sirocco. He had 2 touchdowns over 100 yards rushing in this one. Bishop Diego up 7-0. Second quarter, Stoveson to John Harris. He had 3 TDs last week, couple more tonight. It's 14-0 Cardinals. 9 minutes left in the second quarter. Cabrillo's Trevon Ross, the interception. And he's not going to stop until he gets down to the 10-yard line. However, 2 plays later, a bad snap does the drive in. Evan McKeegan recovers for the Cardinals. 3 minutes later, Stoveson hands off to Harris. John Harris, the super sophomore, 27 yards for the touchdown. Bishop Diego wins this one 35-6. Cardinals off until Saturday, October 3rd. That's when the 4-0 Cards will host Mission Prep Cabrillo at Templeton next Friday. Center 8.
Well, the Rigetti Warriors may be winless, but they had played 2 solid games, including last week's loss in Simi Valley. Tonight, the Warriors on the road against the Santa Maria Saints. Now, both teams needing a win tonight. Now, we'll pick it up in the first quarter. Warriors on 3rd and 1. They give to DJ Frias, and he gets the 1 and will take it 40 more yards to the house. Rigetti would strike first 7-0. Now, first quarter still, Isaiah Bernal fakes the handoff and keeps it himself. He would pick up 13 yards on that play. Saints in scoring position. A few plays later, they have to settle for a field goal. It is no good. The Warriors D came up huge with the block. Rigetti still leads at 7-0. Now, next play, Chase Artopias hands it off to Frias, and now he would pick up a few yards, and the ball would pop out. Now, Santa Maria's James Willington is there for the interception. The Saints would turn it over on the downs. Now, second quarter next, Rigetti's possession. Chase Artopias' deep pass is picked off by Jonathan Ramos, and the Saints would turn it over on the downs, and we're still in the second quarter. Check out this handoff to Gregory Lewis. He would find the end zone, but it would be called back for holding. The final score in this one, 36-14. The Warriors are off next week. Santa Maria has their rivalry contest at Pioneer Valley next Friday. Well, we're going to take a quick timeout, but when we come back, we have highlights of Rio Grande's contest against Pioneer Valley.
Yeah, the Rooster was there, plus later it's a rivalry that dates back to the 1920s. Highlights of Santa Paula against neighbor Fillmore.